Jared Polin, Fro Knows Photo.com, here with another photo. I like to say photo. That's kind of the Philly way to say photo, like water. We're going to have some water. Anyway, that's a side note. Photo of the week here. I selected one that incorporates an off-camera flash. A lot of people have been asking Greg and I, how do we do flash? Everybody wants to learn off-camera flash, on-camera flash, flash techniques, different things like that. So for this image, there is one flash used. We balanced it with the ambient light in the background of the synagogue because we were shooting these photos pre-bar mitzvah, and it's dark in this synagogue. I can go back and just show you this is what it looks like without any light. I was able to do some cool things with the D3, but that's not exactly what I was looking for. It's good to have, but we wanted something else. So we put the Q flash, which is a separate flash, off to the side with an umbrella, where we probably shot through the umbrella at this point. Just the white point. We took off the black part of the umbrella, just shot straight through the umbrella here, and wanted to get some different lighting. It's a little, I guess, harsher because it's coming from the side. It's not straight on, but it's balanced very well. It's shot at 1/200th of a second, f3.2, ISO 1250, 24 to 72.8 with the Nikon D3 back then in, 2010. Hey, look at that. It's almost a year ago from this video being recorded. The reason the ISO is up so high, normally when people shoot flash, they think they have to keep it lower. But like I've shown in other videos, when you keep it higher, you can then allow some of the ambient light in the background to fall in and, look more natural. So the flash is off to the side, almost a 90-degree angle. To his left of what you're seeing, so it's basically his right shoulder, right face, right cheek, and things like that. And that's what we popped off. You can see under here you can see the shadow of where the flash is coming. But being that we balanced the light so well with this flash, it gives us this nice soft lighting that you can't really tell that the flash is being used. I know it's being used because I know how I shot it earlier. But when you balance flash, it makes a whole lot of difference. It just doesn't look like, boom, you pop it and everything is all blown out and now it just looks like a flash picture. This is subtle and it works really well. Now let me show you where it started basically in color. This is where it started. You see how it looks flat? I mean, this is the raw file, of course, but the data that's captured, you can tell that the flash is here because you can see a little bit of the reflection right here in the face, but it's nice and soft. Now let me show you how I made this black and white. As always, I desaturate and take the vibrance out. I don't know why. I continue to do it. I don't hit the black and white button like some other people do. But this photo, it's all about the contrast. Pump the contrast up, pumping my black levels up. I don't really need to change the exposure too much. Just subtle boom. Subtle boom right there. Some midtones, tightens that up a little bit, and my general sharpening, and boom, you got a solid photo of the week right here. But let me show you the color real quick. I know this is cheating. It's more than one picture, but look how nice the color looks off of here. It's thick. That's what you're getting with the flash. And also when you pump the contrast up as much as I did. I use a lot of contrast. That's just me. But it's a thick black and white image, shot raw, not cropped. This looked extremely amazing in the book. And why did it look great in the book? One, he's not perfectly centered. And for a wedding album or for a bar mitzvah album, it's great because here's the center point. The center goes right through here, and it doesn't cut off any of his face. So when you're shooting events like this and you know you have to make an album, you want to remember that when you're shooting so that if I shot him straight, it would have cut his face right down the middle, and that's not something you want to put in a flush mount album when you fold it, because again, he's going to have a big seam right down the middle of his face. So that's just a little insight into how we use the off-camera flash in this case. Oh, we remotely triggered it with my Pocket Wizards to fire it off from the camera to the flash. So look forward. Going forward from this point on, Greg and I are already working on basically a curriculum, because it's kind of like school, for flash photography. From the beginning basics all the way to the advanced techniques into studio lighting with multiple light setups, 3-4 different strobes and different gobos and reflectors, and Honel, a great company out there, has sent us some gear that we're going to end up giving away in the future. But yeah, Greg's going to have more information on that because he's going to be in charge of giving that stuff away. So that's really it. That's another photo of the week. I am Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.